Hey guys, welcome back to another Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Justice for All. Last we left off, we did a little bit of investigation. We found that there's another person at the circus named Acro, and that Acro, the acrobat, has a monkey named Money, who loves shiny objects, and apparently stole Gumshoe's wristwatch, as well as Regina's ring. But yeah, we also started the trial, and Gumshoe is the only one thus far that has testified, but we didn't really object to anything. It's just like kind of laying the groundwork for the whole trial, at least the first part of the trial. Now it's Ben, the ventriloquist, who's up on the stand, and he's about to give his own testimony, at least Trilo is. So let's jump in and see what happens. Alright, here we go. Once practice was over, I left the town with the stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. Ooh. That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Oh. Then the police showed up. I took Magic Boy away. What? What? So he was, apparently he was at the main gate and he saw Max. Huh, that is weird. Regina was the only one still at the practice area. And Acro was just not there, supposedly. So what the hell is going on here? Somebody must be lying about like what they saw. Either Ben or Mo, but it just doesn't seem like that Mo fits the physique if it were Mo who was, using that costume that was at the ringmaster's place. I don't know, it's weird. I thought it was Ben, potentially, but Regina is also a bit iffy. I'm not sure about her. Anyway, you saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? Oh, that's enough. I think we'll get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Oh, well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. Why is the judge the one kind of bringing this up? What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why's that? Here's absolute proof. So cat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Prosecutorial, I believe that's said. Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you have to say? Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. What you witnessed? Okay, let's cross-examination. Okay. This practice was alright, left with the stooge, clown. So, but I still think he went back to propose to Regina. I think he's bullshitting. At least he went back after he saw the Max culprit person, right? The clown, you're talking about Mo? Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so damn pathetic. I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Last practice was over. He was 9/10 of the way to killing over for good. Poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened? Once we got to the lawn, so Ben escorted. Oh, I just noticed that when Trilo speaks, we can see like Ben opening and closing his mouth slightly. I never noticed that. Once we got to the lodging house, we ditched and went back to the plaza's entrance. Okay. Why the plaza's entrance? To do something, of course. It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea? She sounds very sweet, but she's such a bitch, Von Karma. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was. What a wonderful thunker you are. Yeah, oh my god, how did I not notice that Ben was doing that the whole time? That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Oh, I forgot. Okay, let's press this. So it's the scene of the crime. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica? This is also very similar to the Steel Samurai case, in that, like, the people actually saw the culprit running around in a costume or, like, an outfit, but no one actually knows if it was really that person that they thought it was. Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup? So it's just the hat, the cape, and the... what was the third one? Snobby three-piece getup. Get the wax out of your ears. Liars nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup, jeez. How could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. Hold up. Bezel with the famous symbols. I see the roses, but did he have the roses in the photo? The hat, the cloak. Okay, he was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Also, I'm sorry about my Trilo voice. I just can't consistently do it for some reason. I kind of forgot the voice I gave him, to be honest, or how I did that voice in the earlier episode. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo? That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? Well, there's no proof it was Max, but only saw Max. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, the ringmaster. The ringmaster must have gone before Max. Oh, I didn't think of that. That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? You only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? Why? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? The victim. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. But how is that possible? What? Really? But he was speaking with Max for a long time. Could have seen him. Anyone with the sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Exactly. And the freaking costume is right there. Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. That's true. Fudge. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Yeah. I see. Well, yeah, we need somebody else to confirm that he was at the ringmaster's room. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of the bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Okay. So, maybe I should have pressed on some, Do I have anything here? You got an enormous raise. Where was the silicat? I think Gumshoe gave the silicat to us, actually. The box, the pepper. Let's try... We didn't press on this one, so let's try that. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose I would have been around. Hey, what time was it?
I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time.
Yeah, I guess that sounds about right.
I don't like Ben. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you'd just stand outside in that weather.
Oh, well, the truth is...
Well, you shut up, you big-nosed dope. Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we'd just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone. Yeah, Regina. Oh, what? Who said we were waiting for someone? Objection! Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories. Objection! Damn, our first objection of the trial, let's go. But this witness, he's cracking under pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright, what do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night? Obviously Regina, to propose to her. Maybe he overheard Max asking for her hand in marriage, but that wouldn't make sense because he was with Mo at the time. So I don't know. I don't know why the timing was so perfect with both of them trying to propose. You know. Well, if he was waiting, maybe it was the argument in the morning. Both of them were like, "Oh shit, I gotta propose right now, or else the other one is gonna propose before me, and I'm gonna be screwed." Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. Bam! And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Oh my god. What the hell? Trilo exploded! Someone, get help! Ambulance! Well, at least he can talk now. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Then why did she not? Oh, wait. Maybe Regina... Oh my god, okay. Maybe Regina wasn't lying about not being proposed to. Maybe the monkey... Because they were waiting outside the lodging house, maybe the monkey... Since the acrobat's room is on the 3rd floor, the monkey must have been around there, right? He wasn't at the practice, I believe. So the monkey must have stolen the ring, and that's why maybe he didn't end up proposing to her. Maybe he saw Regina, but didn't propose. I'm guessing that's what happened now that I think about it.
Is this true? Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw, don't you forget it. Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Eh? Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all the time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. What? Boom, 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 boom. That makes perfect sense. What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. Okay, God, okay. So, he was at the entrance the whole time, but because it is normal for people to just go back to a lodging house, he probably wouldn't have paid attention. I'm guessing that's what they're getting at. I'm guessing that's what they're saying right now, at least. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that He could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the... ow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I keep trying to say trainer. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Ow! Pain.
Oh, pain.
Don't volunteer drinks. Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time. And I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
Ben is tall, let's just say that. Jesus. What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
That's... The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge? I mean, look at your horrible outfit. Ow.
More pain.
Oh my god. I think it's hilarious how you react to getting whipped.
More pain, oh my god.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. These are some weird trials. I'm surprised Von Karma is not getting pissed off about the proposal. Don't be suspicious that I was going to propose to Regina. Oh, I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. No, you don't. You skanky liar.
You were going to propose? You? A puppet?
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can love.
I guess you're right. Because I'm old doesn't mean I can propose to her too.
Okay. Judge? Judge? Can we not? Okay, you're a bit too old and she's a bit too young. There's like a... what, 7 decades difference between you two? Can you, like, calm down a little? A puppet makes sense, at least. But you? No. Exactly! Oh, fuck you. His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Yeah, we might have to hold a second trial here. Jeez Louise.
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What was with that sigh at the end? Alright, we're just gonna object to the last line. We don't really have to press on everything here. I also had it in my pocket. In the end, I've still got it. That's a bullshit. So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina? Of course I am. I spent 3 months of salary on this. Oh Jesus. I'm not gonna give up that easily. But you lost it easily, so... I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus. Probably way more than he deserves. How about it, Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give him back. Give him heck. The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe you should get out more. Okay. Let's just object to it. I think I'm right at least. Oh, it's right here. The ring. This evidence. Oh shit, okay. Okay. Maybe we messed up a little. Maybe we should have kept pressing on everything. Okay. Okay, I'll listen to everything you have to say, God. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina? Of course that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it? That's the truth. Alright, I even had something to give to her. What was it exactly did you plan on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement ring?
Engagement ring?
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Wow, even Ron Karma, I'm surprised. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francesca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. Really, she was that flustered. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad, push on anyway. Pain equals bad. I kind of want to click that, but... It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever... Oh my god, I didn't think we were gonna press on in that sense. I would have just chopped it. I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I like to stick to facts, not sociology. You're sure to enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
Alright, so I plan on giving an engagement ring to Regina. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and then I've still got it. Maybe now we can push on that, but... okay. Oh shit, okay. Let's press on this. Kept it in my pocket. Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You've got to be kidding me. You think Ben could pull that off?
I'm sorry, really.
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing.
Really? Alright, of course. I had it that night. So you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity snub kept getting in the way.
Uppity snub? He couldn't possibly be talking about me. Maximilian. Oh my god, it's Max talking. I'm like, wait a second, what's going on? Why is it saying me if it's referring to Max?
Uppity snub? He couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic.
That's not helping your case, dude. Well, they always say that love creates rivalries.
So what about this present?
Yeah, I wasn't able to give it to her. Ah, my god, I honestly thought it was the ring. I also noticed it says cheap ring, so he's kind of lying about saving up. Okay, dude, oh my god. So I was right at the very beginning. It's just like I had to get that revision of the testimony before I could proceed. So it's kind of stupid that I lost some health over that. I'm not gonna lie, and I thought I was doing something wrong, but you know, weird. I don't like it. Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it? What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine. Give it back. Thief.
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here?
Ah!
I like how Ben just looks away in disbelief as Trilo just explodes.
What is going on here? That's Ben, say something.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo. I found this in Money's room.
Oh, Money's room? You mean a room they put money? Like a bank vault? Ha! That filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him.
Oh, Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Oh, I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Oh, shiny things.
Trilo. When was this ring stolen from you? Maybe he, now that I think about it, he must have chased after the monkey, and that's why he was absent when maybe the ringmaster came and the crime actually happened. I don't know. Maybe that's why Mo also didn't see Ben.
Well, I suppose it was. That time, you know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say? Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
What the what? Oh, gee. Okay, calm down, monkey. Jesus, you're one annoying monkey. Holy shit.
Ben, what's with you? Well, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what it has to do with that. Or with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. No, not I, Mr. Triloquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring, snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
So all this slow loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be? Ben doesn't exercise enough. Yeah, that's totally it, guys. Base testimony is a flaw. Obviously. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. So he did see someone pass by just before the ring was stolen, which is a little strange as far as timing goes, right? Suspicious Acro, suspicious. I'm just saying, we haven't even met Acro, but he's suspicious, or she is suspicious. Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Dude, I love how confident Nick is. He is not afraid to stand up to Von Karma anymore, and I love that. He just doesn't let her walk all over him.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water.
Dude, what does that even mean, old timer? Can you? Oh my god.
This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. I no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. Huh, I've told you so many times you'd think you know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, stick boy. Stick boy. And I'm sure it will change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yep.
Alright. Witnessing Max.
I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactic at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max?
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. Where did they exactly go? Was it in the lodge direction or? I think it was, because the monkey seems to just run back to the acrobatics room or acros room whenever it gets something shiny.
How long after was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose it was 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. I'll give you that I was waiting for that. Okay, sure. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max. Alright, let's press on that. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staying at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. Yeah? He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. That's not a whole lot of time. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know the practice will finish promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went back to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be brain searching to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do it. Now, what time was it?
Oh, indeed, what time was it?
What time was it? Let me think about that for a second.
Ow! I'm no good at...
It was 10 p.m.
Oh, yes, that sounds about right. Sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
Just calm down, dude. For a little small-ass puppet, you've got a lot of angst. Jesus, just shut up. Good evening to him, but he didn't acknowledge. Obviously, because it wasn't him. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night. Well, it was 10. I guess good evening still it's okay, I guess.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I say good night to someone at night.
Okay.
What, Ben? You've got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trilo.
Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom. Impossible. A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Trilo's evening greeting, yeah. Ben's half of the comedy act? Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. If it's 10 p.m., do you say good evening? It's weird, because past 10, kind of like nighttime, isn't it? Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Well, I guess it's not the good evening thing, but yeah.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, to be fair, Ben and Trilo kind of freaking hates everyone. But now that I think about it, didn't Max get the puppet and hide it after the incident in the morning? Right? So Ben must have been just alone at the scene of the crime at the time. Or am I just stupid? Am I just stupid? I might just be stupid, honestly. But if it was just Ben, he would not have said good morning. And Trilo is kind of a shit stain, so he would not. Trilo freaking hates everyone, let's be honest, aside from Regina. So it is strange. Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence? Laughing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I guess I can give it a shot. Oh, okay, we're gonna lie. Well, we're gonna bluff. We're not gonna lie.
The witness will resume his testimony.
That's him. I saw Maximilian. Okay, alright. Is there anything we got here? An orange juice bottle. Maybe we should present that to show that they had a fight in the morning. Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked over the head.
Ah!
Dude, Ben's expressions are gold. They're so good. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
Oh, what? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. He's a little shit. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Ah!
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just... That's enough. From you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
So there you have it. Trilo is just lying left and right. At least we figured out the whole ring thing, and we brought up the whole incident. Didn't really make any huge revelations this episode, but I guess we'll just do that in the next one, because this right here that we're seeing on the screen right now is kind of a big deal. I'm guessing, did he see anyone or did he see a different person? That's a good point. And I'm guessing Trilo / Ben is kind of just basing it off of what Mo actually saw, because Mo said that he saw Max outside the window, right? So Trilo could easily lie about like what he saw that way, you know, if he knows that piece of information. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.